I can't log onto my TikTok account.
Yeah, Biden banned it.
What? Didn't Trump want to do that? It's like, what, the 10th decision that Biden implemented for Trump? I don't know, it really seems like both parties are practically the same, and they're just lying to the people about there being democracy in America, and they're just putting blue lipstick on a red pig. But no, they wouldn't lie. The government wouldn't do that. Though it's really odd that so many of Biden's campaign promises to reverse decisions taken under Trump simply didn't go through or were not even pursued at all. You know, maybe he didn't finish Trump's border wall, but there are still thousands of immigrants stuck at the border. Mexican children are still being held in cages, the very same thing that Trump did and the Democrats criticized. And to top it all off, border guards are still attacking immigrants with whips on horseback. Talk about reactionary. There are still sanctions on Iran. Actually, they've increased. There's still no nuclear deal, and Iran is still being condemned for not complying to a non-existent agreement. Gun violence is still rampant, healthcare is still unaffordable, police brutality is still on the rise, it's just not being covered as intensely by the media. Racism is still a critical issue, hate crimes are still being committed, women still can't get abortions, even for medical reasons, without being prosecuted in certain states. Offshore drilling is still taking place, with Biden boasting about passing the devastating Willow project that will drastically accelerate climate change. I just genuinely don't understand what's the difference between the two parties. The United States has long been devoid of democracy, using the buzzwords of freedom and liberty to try to hypnotize the population into believing that they are truly free. But at the end of the day, when an American heads to the polls, they only have one option. It's just that the ballot is colored differently. There is no unity in America, and there is no partisan lines. It's all just that the people that support the parties are vastly different. Meanwhile, their policies slightly vary on issues that may not be as critical, such as maybe LGBT and decreased tariffs on foreign imports. To make matters worse, Biden didn't even finish the job when Trump promised good things like, you know, pulling out from Iraq. The TikTok ban only scratches the surface, honestly. It just reflects the underlying issue of correspondence between the two parties. And if a two-party state has two near-identical political parties, then putting two and two together will make quite about anyone see that there is no democracy. It is veiled dictatorship.